Hello, and thank you so much for joining. I am Ashley, and today we are going to be doing a lower body focused Pilates class to help us feel grounded, creating strength and stability throughout the body. When you're ready, let's begin. We are going to start today in a child's pose. So you're going to come down onto your mat, your toes are tapping together, your knees are nice and wide. If you're doing this first thing in the morning, I recommend your knees a little bit narrower, but if you're doing this later on through the day, then nice and wide to allow the hips to open. Taking the hands down, forehead comes down onto the mat. We'll make this nice and active. Arms are reaching, elbows are off the mat. You're going to start to focus on that breath for me. Taking a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. Can you begin to feel your hips relax? Begin to feel your shoulders relax. Two more. Your inhale begins to ground you into your practice. And your exhale lets go any tension that you're holding on to. One more time. Inhale, we feel the back open. Exhale, we release. From here, we're going to walk our hands over to the left side of your mat. You take your right hand on top and stretch out that right side body for me. Exhale here. Come back through center and over to the right side this time. Your left hand comes on top. You stretch out that left side body. And back through center. Nice and slow. We'll begin to draw the body up into a tabletop position. Hands stacking under the shoulders. Nice and strong, pressing down through the fingertips. Taking an inhale, we're going to begin to open up through the body. Taking an exhale, we round through into your cat back. And we go two more like this. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we round. And one more time. Big breath in, opening everything up. Big breath out, rounds everything through. Good. From here, I want you to tuck your toes. Come back onto those toes here, making sure all toes are untucked. Really, really deep stretch through the feet here, getting everything nice and opened up. If you start to feel really tingly or pins and needles, then just come off of your toe stretch here. We're going to take a nice big inhale to reach our hands up. As we exhale, your right arm comes around that left thigh and your left hand back behind you into your twist. Roll that left shoulder away. And nice and slow, come back through center. We'll reach those arms up. And then we'll go left arm to that right thigh, rolling that right shoulder away. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back through center. From here, untucking your toes, come into the middle of your mat for me as we articulate our way down onto the mat. Your hands are going to reach out in front of you. You're going to exhale, scoop into your tummy muscles for me, roll the tailbone away, feel the ribcage slide down and hold. Begin to roll the spine down as slow as you can. Hang out through that center for me. Arms reach behind the head. And we're cradling the head here. Your elbows nice and wide. You can just about see them in the corners of your eyes. One leg comes into tabletop and the other. Knees gluing together here. From here, we inhale, prepare, and exhale. Curls the head, neck, and shoulders up, sliding that ribcage down. Connect to that breath. Inhale, head drops down. You exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale, drop down. We're going to be here for 3. Good. Can we feel our belly button draw back towards the mat, creating that support, making sure feet are in line with those knees. On this last one, we're coming in for a hold here. We are going to take our heels together, our toes apart. Pilates V through those feet, and inhale, send those legs out long. If this is too uncomfortable being in this angle, we can always send our legs up to the sky. Inhale, draw back in, and we send them out. Good. We pull in, little frog through those legs and stretch out. You're just here for 3. And pull back in. Curl up a little bit deeper for me. Here for 2. On the 1, we hold. Take it into a parallel with the feet. Knees are together. Draw them in. Flex those feet for me. Push something away. Big, big push. We exhale, push. And draw back in. And 3. You've got it. Keeping that belly button drawn down towards the spine. 2. Final 1. pull back in, changing up. From here, can you imagine that you're trying to wrap your toes around something? We stretch those legs out long. Feel that stretch through the front of the ankle and pull back in. And draw back in. You've just got 3. Hang out that little bit longer for me. You've got 2. On that last one, there's a hold. Take it to a point you can maintain. We flex the feet back and point. Pilates V here for 7. For 6, you've got it. Woo, feel the shake. For 5, keep breathing for 4, 3, 2, last one. Knees come in, and we're taking it into crisscross. We're not done. Left elbow, right knee, change and change. We thought we were done, almost. Give me 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, snuck that one in. Head comes down. Give yourself a wee breather. Taking your feet out nice and long for me. We're coming into our rollover. Your heels go together. Toes are pointed to the ceiling. Your arms reach back behind you. Big breath in to prepare. Ground down. Ribcage is nice and flat as you exhale. You drive those arms up. You follow with the head, neck, and shoulders. Take your roll over here for me. Feeling the spine stretch out. Feet are flexed. Think about hanging out through those heels. Draw the heels away as you roll back down. And 2. And big exhale. Up, up, up and over here for me. And back down. You've got 1 more. Big breath in. Ooh, I can really feel that roll up here. And nice and slow. Coming back down this time, hands can just go down by your side as you roll the body down. From here, bending into one knee to tabletop and the other. Crossing your ankles for me. We're going to come into our rollover prep. I want you to press down through those triceps for me, through the backs of the arms. Collarbones nice and wide. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, can you begin to lift your legs to the sky and slowly roll them down? Now the legs aren't going back behind us here. We're thinking straight up to the sky. And exhale. We lift, lower back down. Try control that lowering. Exhale, lower back down. Good. We go for 5 and 4. For 3. Good. Press into the tops of those arms. Last one. Big reach. Come all the way back down. Uncross the ankles for me here. Pressing into those triceps again. Toe taps. Right toe taps. Exhale, draw it back in. Left toe taps. Exhale, draw it back in. Good. Alternating sides. Now, a couple of things to think about here. Use your base of support here. Use your backs of your arms to keep you stable. We're not arching into the spine, so if our legs are only going to take it to here while we're maintaining neutral, then that's okay. We just take it to that point that we can control. We're going to keep those knees in that tabletop position. We are not just taking a little can with the feet. We think about taking the feet away and then pull back in. Keeping that angle. Let's go for 3 more. Exhale. And 2. Even it off. 1 more. Exhale, pull back in and hold. Knees and heels go together. This time, can you go both legs together? We inhale. Exhale, we pull back in. Find that point you can maintain without arching through the spine. Give me 6. And inhale, lowers. Exhale for the effort, pulls you back in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back in. We've got it. We're here for 5. Here for 4. Really using those lower abdominals. Here for 3. Good. And 2. Last one. We pull those legs in and hold. Arms are going to reach back behind us. We're piecing that all together. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, there's a curl up. Knees and toes come in, tapping with the elbows. Inhale, stretch, double leg stretch. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, double leg stretch. We go for 3. Adding on in 2. On the 1, maybe you begin to take your arms away. Open up those arms and hug the legs in. Good. We're here for, let's go 6 more. Exhale, pull in. You've got it. We're here for 5. And lengthen. Here for 4. And 3. Good. Last 2. And last one, big, big hug. Head comes down, feet come down, backs of the arms back down onto the mat. Give yourself a wee moment. I always like to shuffle out my hips here so I feel nice and grounded. Preparing for your bridge pose. Your feet aren't too far away from you. You've got that nice angle through the feet. They're not all the way down to the end of your mat. You could almost touch them with the backs of your fingers. From here, my knees are in line with my hips, so not too wide. Think in that parallel position. Arms are long. Keep using that base of support, those shoulders, those triceps. You exhale, begin to flatten the spine down to the mat. Tuck in that pelvis and we're going to roll it off the mat. Bone by bone, we start to come up, 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 up into your bridge and hold. Let's check in with our form here. We're thinking about being nice and wide through the chest here. Our chin isn't tucked down. We can still move the head about nice and free. That power is coming from those hamstrings, those glutes. We activate by thinking of drawing the heels back towards us, pressing through the calves, shining the quads forward. My rib cage relaxes. You roll the spine all the way back down. We're going to go 2 more nice and slow. Articulate that move. Feel that lovely release in your neutral. And then you come all the way back up. Rolling all the way back down. Feel that lovely release in your neutral. And then come back up. Good. Changing up that movement. Now we think about wrapping a corset around your middle. So we're not going to roll through the spine. We're just going to drop the spine all the way down. Lift it back up. I want you to think nice and dynamic here. We power up through those legs and lift. Exhale, lift. Good. Nice big squeeze through those glutes. Make sure those knees aren't starting to just open up here. We maintain that form. Bring that precision to the movement. Exhale, lift. We're here for 4. Adding on in 3. And 2. On the 1. Lifting up now onto those tiptoes. Drop. Lower the hips back down. We lift. Lift up onto those tiptoes. Drop the heels. Lower back down. Woo, starting to feel that through those calves, through those glutes. Good. We're here for 6 more. Drop down and lift. Lift those heels. Good. Really getting some movement through the feet here. So good. We stay in shoes all the time. So good to really open up through those feet here. Let's go 3 and lift. Good. Coming into a hold in 2. Pressing through the backs of those arms. A hold on the 1 and just lowering, lifting those heels. Lower and lift. Good. We've got it for 7 and 6. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Nobody drop down on the 1, just the heels lower. You stay up with those hips. You're going to plant into that left leg for me. Take your right leg to tabletop. Whew, there is that left hamstring. Toe taps on the right side. Exhale, pull it. Toe taps on that right side. Can you still think about that form for me? We're not can-canning that leg. We have that nice strong tabletop here. We're thinking about those hips nice and even. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Flex that right foot for me. You push something in an imaginary way and then you drag it back in. You push, drag it back in and push. You've got it. Breathe through it. And 5. Breathe through it for 4. For 3. Last 2. 1. Hold that right leg out. Final thing. You reach up to the sky. Flex the foot lower. Point to left. Flex lower knee to knee. Point left. Flex lower. Point left. Flex lower. You've got it for 4. Ooh, smile through it. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Drop that right foot for me. Can we stay lifted? Ooh, we're going to take that left leg to tabletop. You've got it. Inhale, you tap the toes. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, tap, you lift. Other side for 6. Weight is down through that right heel for me. We're not gripping through those toes. We're strong through that glute and hamstring here. Pressing through the backs of the arms. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Flex that left foot for me. Big inhale stretches it out long. Exhale pulls. Inhale, lengthen and pull. We've got 6, 4, 5 And 4. Last 3. Big exhale, pulls in. 2. You're holding out on the 1. Point that toe up to the ceiling, flex, lower in line with the knee. If anything is too much, you just regress. You take that first option. We go for 4. And lift. For 3. Press through the backs of those arms for 2. Final 1. Point left, bend that knee. Left foot comes down, lift a little higher. And roll the body all the way back down. Ooh, okay, hug those knees in. You rock it side to side. Big breath here. Big breath out. Taking a hold behind those thighs, rock yourself up into a seated. You're gonna come meet me in the middle of your mat, into a kneeling position here. Okay, from here, we are going to drop down onto our right hand, taking your left leg out long. Finding a nice alignment here, thinking roughly arch of that foot in line with the knee, and right hand comes down to support. Widen through those collarbones here, taking your hand to your hip, pointing through that toe. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we lift that left leg up. Inhale, lower. Left for 7. Find your breath. Good. Stay wide through that top of the body. Here for 5. And 4. For 3. Last 2. Holding up on the 1. Point through that right toe for me, that left toe. Little circles, 8, 7. Little paintbrush on the end of your toe, draw those circles. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse on the other way, even out those circles, 8, 7, 6, 5. Push away through that right hand, 3, 2. Hold it on the 1. Flex the foot, point the toe down, pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot comes down, bending into both knees for your side bend. Taking that right leg behind that left heel, opening up through that left hand. Inhale, prepare for me. Exhale. You press down through that right knee, side bend. If that's feeling okay for you, send the legs away. We go full side bend. Exhale, up and over, lift through those hips. Enjoy. Inhale, we come back down. And last one. Exhale, big lift. Inhale, coming all the way back down. Good. From here, we are just rolling through to the other side. You're coming down onto those knees, sending that right leg out long for me this time, planting through that left knee. Left hand comes onto the floor, right hand onto the hip. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, you lift 8. Keeping open through that front of the body. You're using that base of support, that left hand push open. We go for 6, for 5, and 4. Exhale, 3, 2. You're coming into that lovely hold on the 1. Hold it here. Circles, 8, 7, 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Circles the other way, 8. Lift that leg a little higher. I'm speaking to myself here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on the 1. Flex that left foot for me. Point those toes down. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way down, ready for that lovely side bend to finish. You have got the left heel behind your right, taking a hold of that right hand onto that thigh. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, you push down through that left knee and open up. Inhale, we come back down. If you want to add on, you're sending those legs out a little bit longer. And exhale, we up and over for our side bend. Lift those hips. Inhale, back down. One more time. Exhale, lift those hips. And come back down. Well done, everyone. We're going to take it in for a quick pigeon pose just to stretch out those legs. Right knee comes to that right hip, sending that left leg out long. Opening up through the front of the body here, hips are square. And exhale folds you forward. Good. Take 2 breaths for me here. Think about sending that left hip forward, that right hip back. One more. Using that breath to calm everything down. Coming down onto that right hip. We'll swing that left leg around and the opposite way, opening up through that left hip this time. Inhale here for me and exhale, melt. Enjoy. You're holding here for 2. Good. Holding here for 1. Come down on to that left hip for me. We are swinging ourselves round into a seated position, whatever feels good for you, in the middle of your mat. I'm going to get you to close down your eyes. Feel that strength that you have created in the body. Big breath in. I want you to gather up some of that energy here from class. Exhale, can you let go anything that you're holding, any tension? For 2. Bringing up that strength, that grounded energy we've created. Exhale, let go anything we don't need. Last one, we bring up those hands, palms come together, and an exhale draws down. I can't wait to see you next week. Thank you so much for joining.